So this is basically going to just be me talking and quite possibly a counseling session with myself live, or not live, here on YouTube for you to watch. So there's something that's probably bugged me for a minute. Longer than a minute, actually. So I had a friend that I consider a brother. Donovan, if you're watching, shout out, dude. Quit going ghost on people. It's crazy. He told me, like, dude, a couple of years ago, I think. I don't even remember. I don't remember. That, like, dude, everything's been done. Like, quit stressing and worrying. It's all done. Or everything's been done, or something. I can't remember the exact verbiage. I switched phones a couple times and lost messages between me and him. I wish I still had them. But then I kept hearing that. Like, it's all been done. It's all been done. Just relax. Go out and live. It's all been done. So maybe I looked at that the wrong way, and I should have looked at it like what Jesus said, like it is finished. But I was looking at that, and I probably deluded my own mind as well, to be honest with you. Because, like, and I'm not talking about Blake Ratliff. Like, anytime I come here and I make the claim I want to do this or I want to do that, I'm not talking from the perspective of Blake Ratliff, even though he wants that to happen too. And I understand how incredibly crazy I sound to some people when I say stuff like that, by the way. Completely understand. However, the thing that's in me, that's also the thing that's in you, wants heaven on earth here. That's what I'm after. And I'm not going to stop till it happens. I'd appreciate your help in this endeavor, though. So, I got hung up on this, man. And what made it even more disturbing, well, I don't want to say disturbing, but it was like people would compliment me on things. Like things that I say, things that I wear, things that I do. And at first, I have this issue, and I still do to a degree, to where I cannot accept compliments or I cannot accept positive things. I can accept them about myself, but to fully lean into it is a different story, as of now, anyway. So it's almost like I got in my head and it was like, yeah, you're saying this, but dude, these people did this before. These people said that before. Jesus said this. Buddha, and I didn't go out of my way to copy these people. I literally, man, when I went on like I'm going to say at least a year to two, probably closer to two, to where I just didn't pay attention to anything or anyone else. Like, I didn't read the Bible. I didn't watch lectures like I normally would have. I didn't watch these channels. I didn't listen to things about Buddha or etc. But I got the same message. These gentlemen supposedly got the message as well. So, same as Muhammad and I mean etc. It's the same message. We're all giving you the same message. I just didn't understand it was the same message, is what I'm saying. So once that fully sunk in, I just was like, God, man. And that's why I think I lean so heavily on that Jesus and Lucifer thing. Because even though I fully understand and realize that yin and yang was here and Jesus and Lucifer was here, but I kind of put my own identity on it, my own thing on it. And it's caught on, but I don't know if it's the right thing to do, especially with the Lucifer thing, because I just understand some things about that story, and I don't think that the thing to do is to. I think you should give Lucifer credit 100%. The guy did some amazing things, if you want to be honest, but I don't think Lucifer wants. See, I'm just going to quit talking because I feel like I know some things that probably shouldn't be put out there, especially if people aren't interested in it and think I'm just putting my own spin on it and talking crazy, which appears to be that way in some scenarios. Not me doing that, but people are thinking that about me, and it's kind of hurtful, just to be honest with you, because I was putting my spin on things, But I've quit doing that, and I'm just coming to you and telling you the truth that I found. So maybe I need to just let all that go. Let all of it go and just keep on talking about just being a good human being and dropping those references. I'm not sure though, because I've got a blueprint of this to explain it into detail what Lucifer and Jesus means from a human standpoint, meaning from an ego, higher self, etc. That is the blueprint I can lay out to make it make complete and total sense. However, when people are taking it literal, it's hard to do because they think I'm you tell someone they have Lucifer in them and they have Jesus in them, and it's the end of the world, dude. For some people get it and they're like, yeah, you're right. You can just say Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or something here. But I like those words. So you tell people that, and their reaction is, so you're telling me I'm the devil, and then you're saying I'm God? Like, that is, for one, you're insulting me, and for two, that's blasphemous. That's not really what I'm saying to you. If you listen to me, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying what those characters represent. That is you. You've played them both throughout your lifetime. You've played Jesus and you played Lucifer. So I'm going to have to quit talking about this apparently, because there's a plan in place. I'm just going to leave it like this, as simple as possible. There's a plan in place that's had to play out the way it played out. Those names are synonymous for a reason, and I'm just going to leave it at that. This had to... And I was also told directly, I do not care what people think. Let them tell ghost stories. But I, for some reason, get tore up over it more. So whatever. So this really messed with me for a while. It felt like I was just a clone of these people. And that's not the case, because I did not intentionally go out of my way to take anything from anyone. Like, I've sourced and gave credit to the people that has helped me repeatedly. And I have went back and said, yeah, Jesus, Buddha, Jordan Peterson, who else? David Goggins, Leah Gura, which I do not watch any of these people anymore. I watch Peterson from time to time, but who else was it? There was somebody else. It doesn't matter. Like, I found guidance from them and then no longer needed the guidance. Just put it that way after a certain point, because what I realized is it doesn't matter what people do, say, or tell you, or the way they conduct themselves. At the end of the day, it's upon you to decide what's best and good for you. So, again, I gave these people credit. But it kind of hurt. I guess this is an ego thing. It kind of hurt a little bit when I put all this together, and then I was getting all this stuff, and then it was like my mind kind of reminded me, like, hey, that's the message. It's not necessarily you, it's just the message that others were given as well. Like, it's the same message. So maybe, I guess, don't focus on the messenger, just focus on the message. So, again, to end this, I'm after heaven on earth. I started waking up in 2019. One of the first few things that came out of my mouth was heaven on earth. I've not backed down from that in 4 years. Heaven will come to earth. We are going to make this home. And I do not care if it's already been done before. We're going to do it again. There's nothing else worth doing here. Nothing. 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 There's nothing worth doing here other than that. Literally nothing. Well, that's not true. There's a lot of fun things worth doing, but at the core of it, this is it. This is what there is to do. So, please join me in this. Spread the message, and the message is to believe in yourself, to love yourself, to love other people, to do unto others. There's something watching your back every step of the way. You can call that thing God, love, Allah, I don't care what you call it. It's got your back. It is very real. Treat yourself better, treat others better. Believe in yourself. Be there for other people. We're a family. That's the message we need to get out. Simple as that. It's a game of form and the play of life. I'm me talking to you, and this is what we do. We create illusions. We have an experience. We tell stories. Snap out of backwards land and in a real reality. Present moment now. Trust and faith. I love you.